Hello everyone, I am Mohammad Manzur Hussain, where in today's topic we are basically talking about the content related with respect to the topic, considering that we are going to go for solving, we are going to go for solving a quadratic equation using complete square method, complete square method. Where we also already know that quadratic equation is any polynomial which is in the format of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Where by solving this equation, we will be getting the values of x which can be uh, root 1 and root 2. And these roots we are going to find it out using complete square method. In that concern, what we are going to do now is we are going to consider the equation as ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, in which if I will traditionally and conventionally bifurcate this complete equation, we can say that these two terms, that is ax square plus bx, are completely dependent terms, and c is completely a known term. Why I am bifurcating them? Because of the availability of the variable x in these two terms, in which the third term is a direct constant related with respect to a known value, that is a representation. In that case, what we are going to do is this complete expression can be now transformed and written in a format as ax square plus bx is equals to minus c. So what we should do, that it should now be represented in a format of a complete square method, sir. So this time we are going to make the both sides should be represented are represented as squares. So in that case, what we can do now is that ax square plus bx can be written as you are going to divide and multiply this thing with respect to 2, because if I will see this, this is going to be represented in a format of, I want to transform this particular term in a format of a plus b whole square format, which we know the full form of a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So in this, we are having the first two terms. A square is there with us, 2ab we formed by dividing and multiplying with the 2. In that case, you found it as the value of the third term, which I want to get it, will be your value related with respect to uh, that's the concern as a by a, 2a by 2a. So if I am seeing here, the second term is going to be becoming as b by 2a whole square. Why, sir, like this? Because 2 is from this particular term, where A is also not available. That's the reason we write it as A by A, so that 2A get cancelled, so that it becomes as dx there. So we were having ax square plus bx only. Now we have written it as 2a into b by 2ax plus b by 2a whole square. You cannot do on one side only. This has to be applied on the other side also. So the addition of b by 2a whole square should be done on both sides. That's the representation. Where we now know that the LHS is in the format of a square plus 2ab plus b square, which can be written as a plus b whole square, and this can be written as c plus b square by 4a square. That is the representation of the complete square method. So let us take out one of the example and solve this particular uh, uh, practice this particular method to find out the roots there. So how to find out roots? Let us check it out. That thing, sir. So the let us take it out one of the problem and understand what is the roots of those terms. So first example, if I will take it here, the first example says it as x square plus 4x minus 5. So if we are having the equation as x square plus 4x minus 5 is equals to 0 is my equation. Now what we are having with us, sir, let us bifurcate in two terms, that is your dependent terms on LHS x square plus 4x and non-dependent, that is constant on other side, as x square plus 4x is equals to 5. Now what we should do so that I can get this particular value in a format of a square plus 2ab plus b square, sir, we can write it down it as x square plus 2 into 2x plus 4 is equals to 5 plus 4. Why, sir? I want to make this equation in a format of the representation of a plus b whole square on the LHS. That's the reason we can write this value as x plus 2 into 2 into x is equals to 5. There we have done adding 4 on both sides. In that case, you got x square plus 2 into 2x plus 4 is equals to 5 plus 4. So we can now write the LHS in a format of x plus 2 whole square is equals to 5 plus 4, 9. Now apply square root on both sides. When you apply this, you will be getting it as square root of x plus 2 whole square is equals to square root of 9, where x plus 2 whole square is going to be reduced to x plus 2 because you applied a square root on it, and the square root of 9 gives me plus or minus 3. So the equation can give me two types of outputs. So I can get it as x plus 2 is equals to plus 3 and x plus 2 is equals to minus 3. In that case, first equation, first root, I'm going to get it as 3 minus 2 as 1 that is x is equals to 1 is one of the root, and x is equals to minus 3 minus 2, x is equals to minus 5 is the second root. Thus, therefore, the roots of this particular equation are x is equals to 1 comma minus 5. There comes our explanation about complete square method for finding out the roots of a quadratic equation. For more such type of videos, kindly like, share and subscribe my channel so that in future I may give more such type of logical fundamentals about mathematics topics related with respect to class ninth and class 10th